What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking care of this head again. I worked out pretty hard Saturday, so now I need to take care of this head of mine. I'm going to be installing some clip-ins today, but first I need to treat it. I need to trim my ends, and then we will get to all of that. Today I'm using the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafuru Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. I'm probably just going to section my hair 2 sections just so it's not too much work. Alright, so this is as much as I'm going to section it, and then I'm just gonna get right into combing it out, detangling it. I think this mask says to leave on for about 15, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, it says leave for 5 minutes if you're like in the shower, and then up to 30 minutes with moderate heat if I have like a shower cap on. I'm not gonna have a shower cap on, so I'm probably just gonna leave it in for about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes. And I know my hair is supposed to be damp, but honey, my hair dries so fast. It really does smell so good. What content are we feeling more now? We're in 2025 and so much has changed in the digital space. Creators that were creating content in long form style years ago, like myself, and then, you know, even those that are way bigger than me and have been creating longer than me, have had to adapt to the short content styles. It took me a little while to get used to it. I'm not gonna lie, because you know, you work so hard to understand how to create and get used to a certain style with long form content, and then it's like such a huge shift so fast. Even brands prefer, you know, even brands prefer short form content. The new age generation, we always feel like they have such a short attention span and just prefer short content because it's quicker in the form of YouTube shorts, TikToks, Instagram reels, and whatever else content people are creating on different platforms. I'm gonna just use a hair towel. Honestly, when it comes to me and what I prefer to watch, my entertainment with somebody, you know, being someone's audience, I prefer both depending on what it is that I'm trying to figure out I want to do. But I don't really just sit and watch content because I have to create it, I have to work. So there's like a different aspect to that than just sitting and watching versus actually having to do it myself too. And now everybody's a creator. Everybody, you know, has broken into this space, which is awesome, because for a long time it was just like a fan thing where it's like, oh my god, this person does this and has all these followers already. How could I ever do something like this? But now people, you know, have done that for themselves, which is amazing. So I'm gonna stay like this for a little while, probably 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna rinse out off camera and then get back on, blow dry, do all that, and we're gonna get to trimming some ends and finishing up the video. Alright, now it's time to blow dry. I'll put some Kristen Ness products on my hair. The same ones I showed in the last video. These are the Bond Fortifying Serum and the Bond Recovery Leave-In Treatment. Ooh, I think I got a package delivered. Here we go downstairs. I did get a package delivered. It's some shoes from Just Fab. Alright, back to the main schedule thing. Oh my gosh, just dropped. Alright, let's put this section of hair up, do the other side. I'm going to get to blow drying. I'm probably going to blow dry off camera just because there's really not much to doing that. Like there's not really anything to see. So I'm gonna get this little drop up that I just dropped and keep it pushing. So as I was blow drying my hair, I was wondering why I felt like a greasy residue on it, and I completely forgot that I put oil on my hair yesterday, so I did not wash it off, and it's really heavy, heavier than what it needs to be and what it should be. If you know what I'm talking about, you know how when you blow dry and start to straighten your hair, it can just feel so heavy, like something is on it. I can completely understand why hairstylists always say do not put oil on your hair, because honey, it is so slippery and heavy right now, and it shouldn't be. But I'm gonna try to keep pushing forward. Two things that I actually was thinking about, like, okay, do I go wash my hair? Because this was at the point where I was blow drying one side of my head and the other side was still wet. So I'm like, oh my Lord, do I go wash it out right now and then just start completely over? And I'm looking at the time, like you see, it's very stringy and heavy at the moment. So I'm like, oh my God, what can I do to try to play this off at least for like a couple days? Because I can tell that I'm gonna have to probably like wash my hair weekly anyway, because of how hard I work out in the gym, and with me sweating, it just does, my hair doesn't last, and I just think it's incredibly dirty for me. This is a personal preference, to sweat so much, even my scalp, because our scalp naturally sweats when our body does. For me not to wash my hair, like, hair begins to stink. And not only that, my scalp was itching like crazy before I washed it. So, and that was only a week that my hair was, barely a week that my hair was straight. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna be able to last. I'm gonna have to train my hair again to be dry, like in a dry style. What in the world? And I'm trying to straighten bigger parts, because I already know this isn't gonna last too long. But I was like, okay, maybe I can try this dry shampoo from Kristen S. So hopefully this can help to manage it or stretch the style a little bit longer. But we'll see, because honey. And I remember this used to be the style, like when I was in middle school, high school. I don't know if this is the style for y'all, but it was the style where I was at, like just having super bone straight hair. And to do that, like we used to have, make sure grease and oil was on our hair. Oh gosh. And I'm gonna have to remember to wipe my flat iron off because it is so stringy. No movement. No movement at all. I'm like, forget it. I'm gonna just do big pieces and muscle through it. I'm back. The hair is straight. And I've come to the conclusion I am not putting the clip-ins in with this oily hair. It just does not make any sense to do that, because then I'm gonna have to treat, wash, shampoo, and let the clip-ins air dry, because the oil is definitely going to transfer onto that hair. So I'm just going to do the simple video with me trimming my ends and calling it a day. Just oily, stringy, heavy. Let's just get to these ends. It's not like I'm trying to put layers into my hair. I'm just literally just trying to trim the ends because they look so bad. Alright, that's all I'm doing for right now. I don't want to get too scissor comfortable and then make my hair too uneven. So I am going to, and I am probably doing this all the way wrong. I feel like something is better than nothing at this point before I get in a professional salon chair. I need something done. And for now, this will work. I think personally it looks a whole lot better, even a little bit trim. I think for now, y'all, I'm gonna just put this bad boy in a clip because there is literally nothing I can do with this hair that is gonna make me feel like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks good. A clip it is. And even this at the top is just so heavy and stringy, so I'm gonna drop it down just a little bit. Whew. And I will see y'all once this hair is back straight, washed, back straight, and ready to install some clip-ins, because now it is not the time.